Damn, you better can see them hoes. I'm going to catch them hoes.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10.
Y'all got to look at them from right there.
21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That boy ain't no shoestring.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Y'all got to invite me to a squad.
Funches has it complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 11 that time and a Colts first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught for a touchdown. We'll check the flag, but it looked like a clear offsides, and it should stand. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Oh, up and over. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Oh shit, no. Fuck no. This is my Rick deal right here.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress
be watching my
around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That nigga know every bill I got, son.
Check 6-6. Pull it high. He's checking. Crash. Alert 3.
Okay.
Here's a quick throw to Thielen.
Oh, they hold like
Well,
that.
they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
On 3rd down, it's Cook. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Check. Right there.
Here's Brissett. He's going to go deep for Funchess. And got his man complete. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
Late.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
955.
I'm blinking trying to take that ball.
He's not going to get me. Mark 55. Here we go.
Brissett sets to throw it. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Check 55 to Mike. Zoom. 55 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball.
Brissett. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Check 55.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And he's going to be sacked back on his side of the field at the 44. Daniil Hunter. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On the ready.
Hey, good, boy.
Throwing on first down. Moses. That's complete to the receiver field. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
That Minnesota got number white boy.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I'll be caught.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Oh, shit.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Watch the out, 54.
They'll throw now on the final play. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Bullshit.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL.
Hey.
It's on EA Sports.
Hey.
It's in the game. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Following a good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10.
Tighten up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. I don't think you got it, son. 58 to Mike, 58.
Now Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's into the clear. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Eric Ebron, 78 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
I got you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's
hey, all I
fielded
gotta
in
do
the
is
end
play
zone.
let the big man play the 3 line, and just let me go ahead and take him, because he gonna leave
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
Oh, you missing this back door, bro.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not just given him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
And now they're just looking to add to that total. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up a third down. From the gun, Moses, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Banagoo with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They come in off a touchdown drive the last time they had the ball that cut down that lead. Now the defense has done their part, got them the football back.
Momentum started to shift a little bit when they scored the touchdown. It increased when the defense got them the ball back. Momentum definitely in their favor. Now they got to keep things cranking, keep it on high so they can keep cutting into that lead.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw is Brissett. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Telling you, that's been the whole game. Straight back door.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Drop deep, drop deep.
Throwing, Brissett. And he's got his man, Hilton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd and a yard, Brissett. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield
Bro, why they
stripe.
made me do all that, bro? He ain't took L2 not one time.
On 3rd
Bro,
down,
this nigga, he pissing me out.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the 3rd quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly.
Man, look. I don't know how to
And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
This nigga for real, man.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. Cook with the 1st down and much more. And all the way up to the 21-yard line. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he's up in it after a gain of 4, up to the 25-yard line.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On second down now. It's Cook. He'll have a first down past the 40. He's at the 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Yeah, go at mine.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Oh.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at that time, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, what was said hasn't been working. Ben Gideon in on the stop.
9 points, bro. 9 points.
On second down, it's Mack, and the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yeah, I got him.
I got to start leaving them people. I got him. I really want that little motherfucker right there. Rondo number 9. Fuck.
He ain't Rondo, because that boy got
on the carry, it's Wilkins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Safety screen. Out.
They run with Wilkins.
got potatoes.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. From the 45 on second down, Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. And that is going to do it.
I'm blocking him if he wins.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Mack. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
I got him.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Here's Brissett. And he's got his man. For the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height, or even speed. They use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever. There it results in a touchdown. And he is going to be brought down at the 3-yard line.
Well, not exactly a banner return, so he doesn't give his offense a whole lot of room to work with. They've got to go a long way now to try and score some points. I do know this from experience. There will be a few comments muttered his way by the offense as they head out on the field.
Man,
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
They need to set a charge on
loss
this
to
nigga.
start
Get
the
him out
drive.
of
They'll
here.
look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run it again with Cook.
Set a charge on that nigga.
And they got him behind the goal line. Cook goes down for a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
7 points, let's lock up.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is, the balance that they've created sets up
if he drive down, just let him go in there. Just let him go.
Play
Stay on the
action,
three.
one deep.
Play the threes, son.
Bro, he is Dixon while the AI is calling for the ball.
Brissett now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
I keep trying to hold him. Don't you think that's why he passed and they calling for it? You know these dribbles he's in the shit.
And this will be incomplete.
Calling for the
Physical
ball.
play on the football
You see,
there.
this
It's
is what he's
2nd
going to keep
down.
doing, Dixon.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to hold that one in.
Somebody, man, I ain't no shooter, bro. Come double him.
This one I'm telling Fred the whole
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
I swear to God, I'm sitting that day up, Fred.
He ain't gonna pass your ass the ball.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and who delivers the ball.
And past the 35, he dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dumbass.
Out of the gun, Brissett.
Stupid bitch.
Into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That one complete to Wilkins, the running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
There and another first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's
Unintimidated Hall of Fame, bro.
no gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Line of
Unintimidated Hall of
scrimmage, again the
Fame.
4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They run again with Wilkins. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal.
Wait till he paid that bitch.
You better
Look to throw. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Nah, we should.
Chester Rogers,
He ain't gonna have
his first
86.
touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to pull a bit closer. And they use that height on the outside to get the score.
We've seen the evolution of the wide receivers. They've gotten taller and taller, but they've retained their quickness and their speed. It's a lethal combination.
Always good to have wide receivers with height. They'll try to run it with Mack. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1 yard line. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way now. It's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get 2, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it. Still down 10.
This will be taken about the 12. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Again, that's Cook. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Get no real.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
No, he ain't getting it.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
No, he
Again,
ain't
idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling the quarterback of this winning
try
team
to get in with
is going to get a
every
whole lot of
game.
credit to the running game, the offensive line.
He better go ahead and
say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space.
Had no AI
ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I know you had that big Hall of Fame.
Man.
On 2nd down,
y'all want to go get my shooter?
It's Cook, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Hey, Charlie!
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's again to Cook. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
He gonna play smart. Yeah, Aiden Broner, but Javonte, I ain't gonna lie, he's smarter than Javonte.
Not smashed.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On 4th down, Moses. And that is incomplete.
He gonna hit a nigga everywhere.
Boy, it looked like he had it.
He gonna hit a nigga everywhere.
And this defense will take over right near midfield.
He got too cocky. That's all it was. He got too cocky.
No nigga down that ain't lose a fight. I hear that.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again.
I said can
worry
fight.
about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Like, so don't say that. Like, he can't be Pacquiao. Like, he can't fight.
Nah, he got beat by, man.
And this is
He really won. Pacquiao really won.
It's a touchdown, but multiple
Pacquiao did
flags
not win
down.
that
So
fight.
Bro, Pacquiao won,
So they
son.
will go ahead and obviously decline the pass interference, and the touchdown will stand. Vinatieri now to tack on
No
the
bullshit.
PAT.
Stay playing with that, man.
Oh, shit.
And the
Man,
lead is down to a field goal now.
Creed.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick.
Man, hey, nigga in his weight class to put him to sleep,
first
son.
of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do
He
next.
talking about the Russian nigga.
So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside
In his
kick.
weight class, shit. That really was out his weight class, huh?
Well, I think the Colts got this. They did. So they needed the onside kick, and they got it. Now they need a field goal.
Yeah, that
And that's
bitch
the
hit
beauty
hard.
of this. They don't
That
have to
bitch
get
hit hard.
6. A field goal ties the ball game for them. Nicely executed play.
Boy, that guy's some haymakers.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next
smart,
game.
though.
They're
The bitch
only
smart.
in
You
need
can't
of
take
a
that
field
from
goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. Here's Brissett.
He'll fight, Ryan.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
I just like saying LeBron can't play basketball. You niggas tripping.
54's Mike. 54's Mike.
You niggas basically saying Floyd cannot fight. That's
Hey, watch this.
They'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And I think we've got a hold here. It's a 5-yard pickup for the moment. Let's see what our referee says. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for
He
them,
used to get hit
Not at
because
all.
their step
Not also
game on
tries to
one.
grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football
on my mama,
game.
they used to say Pacquiao had shit in his gloves. He was hitting so hard.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Brissett looks to throw.
That ain't even no fight, bro.
Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth.
Let us funk
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards
gonna look at the
passing
people
now.
and
You
quit.
know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate, The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way.
Hey,
I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter.
Only nigga gave a man running for his money. What old dude's name is? Holyfield. Yeah, Holyfield ain't play with his ass.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next
Yeah,
drive.
that nigga
They have a little bit of
Tyson,
time here to
he
get in
made.
field goal range. Not much. A tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute
If
reward on this?
Holyfield get
But
that
the
nigga
risk
run
is
for his
probably
money.
greater.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down.
I'm gonna eat his fucking
At
ear.
this point in the game. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
You seen that
That's
nigga
exactly
knock that
right.
nigga out
They
of
go down and kick
hangover?
a field goal. The other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
That nigga pluck you, you getting $1 million.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No bullshit.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard
I
line.
ain't gonna do all this. You go to sleep about that
million.
million.
They control their own destiny here.
You
They
go
have
ahead.
the football in
Straight
overtime. Obviously, a
night.
touchdown would win it.
And I think
You finna have a
teams
migraine
around the
for
league
3
are
weeks.
still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go
Y'all
down
say
and
he can't
attack,
shoot?
put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now.
Oh, this on me.
Come on, you're not real fast.
A big hitter to start the
bullshit.
drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
Seek.
Running the sweep,
That
Hilton
nigga
with
sick,
it.
bro.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Yeah, talking about
That one
nigga.
for Indianapolis,
Floyd
resulting in
got this
15
game. That
yards
nigga
and a fresh
Floyd
set of
got it.
downs. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play.
Man, Roy got his ass knocked out too much, man.
They feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues.
I used to
5
stay
yards
watching
on
that
the
boy.
carry, good
Oh,
pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
For real,
run
bro.
sets up a very manageable second
For
down.
real, bro.
A very solid gain on that play.
Fucking defense.
Fuck. You fucking man.
They keep it on the ground. Mack again.
Boing.
He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. 23 yards the pickup there.
Who?
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
On first down, Wilkins. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to...
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal.
I mean, you really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Indianapolis, the win moves them a couple games over 500 now at 7-5. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, that first win remains elusive. They dropped to 0-12 now with the loss here. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Look, he got the Amara son of my glasses on.
Son of I see. Yes.
Come on. Shut up. His name John. Nigga named John.
You real bad?
These niggas.
Don't follow.
Man, this up to titties.
Get in your Duffy. Get in your Duffy.
Not gonna work, son. They triple teaming me, son. Look at that shit.
I'm tired.
Oh my god, man, that's in the fucking garbage.
I try to get the ball.
I got so tired. What? Stop trying to make me joke, bro. I ain't gonna fucking move. Stop trying to make me joke, bro.
Let me fuck your titties, baby.
Shut the fuck up, bro. You wasn't even talking to you, bitch. Yeah, my nigga Ritz out.
Went up the first time.
What? Who you talking to? Oh, alright, bitch.
Bitch.
Bitch. Why you can't fight?
I'm light skinned, but I fight good just like Muhammad Ali.
Hey, the slasher!
You wasn't gonna throw it up?
Yes, I would.
Oh, my bad.
Man, who friendly bobbing like that, man?